Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Liz Mosley and I'm a graphic designer, and I have got a brilliant tutorial for you today showing you how to make a repeat pattern in Adobe Illustrator. Now before we get into the tutorial, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos, and then we'll get started. Now, Adobe Illustrator is a great tool for making repeat patterns because there's a really handy preview option, so you can see what the pattern's going to look like before you finished it, and it just means that you can move around the different elements of your pattern and see that they're balanced nicely and that they're in the right place before you hit save and actually make your final repeat pattern. So let's dive into the tutorial and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So as I mentioned in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a repeat pattern in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Now the first thing that you all want to do is create the elements that you want to be in your pattern. So I am taking part at the moment in a pattern challenge where every day there's a prompt and I create a new pattern, and the prompt for today was wool. So I drew these balls of wool and made sure they were vectors, so they are all here on my artboard. Now over here I've got my brand colors because I want to make all the colors I'm using consistent, so I'm just going to choose colors for my pattern, and I'm also going to choose a color for my background. You could leave it white if you want, but I would like to have a background for mine. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a square for my background, and I think color wise I am going to go for dark green for that. Now I'm just going to put that into the background, and then I'm basically going to choose colors for all of these elements. So I'm just going to choose different ones of my brand colors so that it all looks nice and consistent. Let me see, what should I go? I'm going to go for green for that one. Okay, now I'm just going to make all of the wool elements smaller so that they fit into my square, and I'm just gonna probably like move them around slightly just to get a good balance. So if you think that this is going to be your tile, now in a minute it's going to preview the pattern for you, so you will be able to move them around more to make sure that it looks how you want it. But that's going to be my starting point. So what I'm going to do now is select the whole everything, the square and all of the elements, and then I'm going to go up to Object, which you can't see, Pattern, and then Make. And this window is going to come up, Pattern Options, and I'm going to click OK. And you'll see now that it is giving me a preview of what the pattern is going to look like. So if I zoom out a bit, you can see it. Now what I can do, which is a really nice feature, is I can move things around just to try and make sure that my pattern is looking nice and balanced. And I'm sort of filling all the gaps how I want to. So I'm just going to move these bits around slightly, and I'm pretty happy with how that is looking. Let me just see, I might try switching these around. I think that might look a bit better. I might put that over here and move this green one over there. And I'm just going to twist this one around. So you can play around to try and get it all nice and balanced, but I'm pretty happy with how that is looking. I think I'm just going to make that one yellow, and this one maybe I'm going to make the pink and see how that looks. Play around with different colours. Maybe I'll go with the blue. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the layout of this pattern. And so basically all you need to do is click Done. What I'm going to do, just in case I want to tweak it again in the future, is just copy this. I'm going to click Done. I'm just going to paste that was how it looked when I'd rejigged everything around. This was my original one. I'm just going to put them up here. And now when I create a just a box, instead of choosing a color, I can choose my pattern. and it's gonna make this beautiful repeat pattern with no annoying joining lines. Like, it's all really smooth and consistent, and you can, you know, I'll be able to use this pattern on all sorts of sizes, so if you need it to be used like on a large area, it's gonna keep its crispness and quality and look amazing. So yeah, I really hope you found this tutorial helpful. It's so easy to do, and creating repeat patterns is just really good fun. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions below. I'd love for you to subscribe, and if you found this video helpful, please share it with others. Thanks.